Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will work on this anime tower defense game right here, and I have two topics which I would like to care about in today's video. And the first one is pretty easy to handle, so it is about this wave system, and especially about this text, okay? So if you clear a wave, as for now, then your amount of waves just increase, okay? But you're barely able to see it because this one just changes to 2 or to 3 or whatsoever, so depends on your wave you're currently at. And I really would like to change that by making a text appear in the middle of your screen telling you that you have just cleared the wave, okay? So that's the first thing I would like to care about. Then the second thing is about sky minions, so sky units. So units which just fly, and they of course have different stats as well, and they just overall have a different appearance, etc. guys. So those are the two topics of today's video, and yeah, let's see if we are able to do that. So the first one is about... Wait, reward GUI, what is this? So let's just put it inside of here. So the first one is about this wave text, this wave clear text. UI corner. So I'm gonna keep everything in this bluish style, you know. All right. Now, so if you have gotten your text right here, so we will take care about this later. Create a new remote event called server. I'm not using this tower remote event because this is mainly responsible for towers, and it might happen that I have some kind of forgotten function which just triggers when we want to make this text appear. Therefore, I'm just gonna make a completely new remote event called server, and we will now put a local script inside of this text, or we can even use this local script if you want to. Yeah, so let's do that. And let's copy these lines because these just refer to this tower remote event, but we have created our own remote event called server. Therefore, we need to change this up. And then on client event, connect function, and then val. Okay. So, wait, let me remove this. Okay, so we are referring to this remote event called server. And then we are applying this onClient event, which is basically an event which fires when we have done a fire client on this remote event, and the fire client goes from server to client, okay? And server in this context means our main tower defense script right here, which is responsible for handling the waves, for spawning the minions, etc., okay? So we will of course fire client this remote event after a wave has been cleared, and this fire client leads to this event to trigger, and this will lead to this GUI to appear, okay? So that's my idea behind of this. And yeah, so now where is this GUI? Let's move this a little, let's give it some size. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's the middle. That's the center of our screen. Now, what we need to do is that we are going to add a tween. Okay, game get service, tween service. So you should know this one from my previous videos. And yeah, script parent, wave cleared text. What was the second thing? I think tween info. Okay, so as you know, this tween info holds all of the settings. Yeah, so the first one was the time. Yeah, time, using style, using direction, and the repeat count, which is 0 because we do not want this to repeat. I'm curious what reverse does, but let's just test it out. And the last parameter is the delay time, but we do not want to delay anything. Okay, now the third argument holds the position, no, the property which we want to tween, in this case the position, of course. So udem2. So we want this position to be applied. You may ask why this position, because this is going to be the position we want to have at the end. And we are of course going to set this to, we are going to set this Y position to minus something, so to something negative, so it disappears completely from our screen. And yeah, tween play. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is that we want to go inside of this tower defense script, and then we want to go all the way down here to where it says wave ended. And this is the point where the wave ends, okay? Therefore, we are going to fire client the server remote event we have just created. So fire all clients. I think that this is an actual function. Wave cleared. So we want to fire to all players, or fire client to all players, that the wave has been cleared. So this wave text appears to all of them. Okay, so let me just quickly finish this wave right here. I'm gonna skip. Yes, I'm gonna skip everything regarding the fights, etc. So I'm just gonna show you the ending. And then I'm gonna do some small things about the sky units I was just talking about. They even call them sky units, so if you have a better term for me, then yeah, comment so. Yeah, wave cleared, as you can see. Okay, so now one small thing about those sky units, those floating units. So I'm just gonna copy one of those towers, those minions, of course, and then I'm gonna call them, yeah, maybe sky or something. Okay. So, of course, change their name to something else. So you can keep the Naruto part if you want to, but just, yeah, put something else after or in front or whatsoever. So make sure that they both do not have identical names. Now, if you go to humanoid and change the hip height to something greater than 1, so 2, 3, or 4, I'm gonna use 4, then you'll notice this change right here, which is going to be useful when we want to work on our floating units, on our sky units, okay? So. Okay, so this is our Zoro. Yeah, as you can see, this Naruto right here is above him, so he is like floating in the air. And if we do some changes on his animation and on his appearance, so give him some wings, etc., then this will work out, okay? And that was the thing I wanted to point out about those floating units, those sky units, which we'll deal about in the next episode, guys. So, thank you for watching, leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends. Give me feedback in the comment section, guys, and take care, and see you in the next video, guys.